Brady. I'm the library director at WeGo, and for the next few minutes you are going to be watching a preview of the 2019 summer reading books. Each section of English has different requirements, so just sit back and enjoy the show as you learn about your 2019 summer reading books. For English 2, there are 4 books that you can choose from, and you are only required to read one of those books. So in the next few minutes you are going to see a preview of each of those books, and then you decide which one you want to read.
Okay, I'm a cheerleader now. U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Hey, hey, you ugly. U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Hey, hey, you ugly. U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly.
The first book is called The Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. It's set in a futuristic society where young people believe that they are ugly until they are age 16, but then they are given the opportunity to undergo an operation that changes them into pretties. The main character, Tally Youngblood, looks forward to turning 16 until she meets another female named Shay, who questions this way of life and urges Tally to go to a distant settlement of simple living. When Shay disappears, Tally is coerced by the cruel Dr. Cable to find Shay and her patriots, or stay ugly forever.
We will make you pretty. We will smooth away every unsightly blemish. We will give you the body you've always dreamed of. We will make you perfect, stunning, desirable. You will be pretty. You will be ours.
You ugly. Hey, hey, you ugly. Oh, McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I.
Animal Farm is not a cute little story about animals on the farm. This is a fable that is full of satire, and it begins with the society of overworked and mistreated animals. And shortly thereafter, the animals decide to rebel against their oppressors. If you're wondering if the story has a happy ending, you're going to have to read it to find out.
I already told you. It's weird saying.
This book is called The House of the Scorpion by Nancy Farmer, and it's set in a future where humans despise clones. Clones are made by being produced in the womb of a cow, and then once they are born they are forced to work, or in the case of Matt, he gets a special status as the young clone of a drug lord named El Patron. He's 142 years old, and he's the leader of a corrupt drug empire nestled between Mexico and the United States. Escape is the only chance for Matt to survive, but that may not even save him. He is being harvested to save El Patron, to keep him living, and they want to use his body parts to keep El Patron, the famous drug leader, alive. You'll have to read the book and find out if Matt survives.
I already told you. It's weird saying.
Hi, I'm Alexander Gordon-Smith, and I'm the author of Furnace Lockdown, the first book in the Furnace series. Now, Furnace Penitentiary is the world's most secure prison for young offenders, buried a mile beneath the surface. There's one way in, there's no way out. Once you're here until you die. And for most of the inmates inside, that doesn't take long, not with the bloodthirsty gangs and the sadistic guards. The hero of the story is a 14-year-old boy called Alex. Now, he's a criminal, but he's not a killer. He's convicted of a murder he didn't commit, the murder of his best friend, and he's sentenced to life without possibility of parole in Furnace. As soon as he arrives, he knows he has two choices: find a way out, or face a horrific death behind bars in the darkness at the bottom of the world. But in Furnace, death is the least of his worries. Alex soon realises that the prison is a place of pure evil, a place where freaks in gas masks stalk the corridors at night, dragging inmates screaming into the shadows, and where deformed beasts can be heard howling from the blood-drenched tunnels below. And behind it all is the warden, a man as cruel and as dangerous as the devil himself, a man whose unthinkable acts have consequences that stretch far beyond the walls of the prison. And together with a bunch of inmates, Alex plans a prison break to end all prison breaks. But as he starts to uncover the true horror of Furnace's deeper, darker purpose, he realises that he'll have to risk everything, even his freedom, even his life, in order to expose this nightmare that's hidden from the eyes of the world. Because beneath heaven is hell, and beneath hell is Furnace.
So there you have it. There are your 4 books that you are going to choose from to complete one book over the summer. And they were The Uglies, Animal Farm, House of the Scorpion, and Lockdown. You can check any of these out from our library at West Chicago High School. Over the summer, you can check books out over our Overdrive app, and there'll be a video instruction shortly after this message to show you how to use that. Have a great summer, and I hope you found something that you want to read here. Alright, I'm going to show you how to get your books off of our West Chicago High School Library's Overdrive. So you need to go to d94.org, and then you need to go to For Students, and you find the WeGo LRC, or you can just type in wegolrc.org. and go to ebooks and audiobooks. In order to log in, you need to type in your school email and then put your password in and go ahead and sign in. Once you are in here, all you have to do is you can look at any of the books. If you want to go to the collections, say your summer reading, 10th grade, you can click on that. And you're going to get all of the books that are in. Right now, it seems like quite a few people have them checked out, but you can still check these 3 out. So let's say I want to check this one out. I just click on Borrow and then go to Checkouts, and then you can see what you had checked out. And all you have to do is read in your browser. So click on here, and I can just start reading the book. This will automatically return for you, so you don't have to worry about it in 2 weeks. I'm just going to go ahead and return it myself. You can do that as well. You can download it, it says up here, but it's just a lot easier to read it in your browser. So let's go back to that 10th grade reading. If you see a book on here that's grayed out here and you want to put a hold on it, so you'd be the next person in line to get it, you would just place a hold. So before you can join a hold list, you must enter your date of birth. So whenever, just put whatever. Submit. And then it's going to ask for your email address. You would just type in your student email address a couple times, and then it's automatically going to check it out for you when it's due. So that's how you get your summer reading book or any book off of Overdrive. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a great summer and do lots of reading.